Project Trio is all about versatility. I think it's the most important thing. When we were at conservatory, I think it was a great thing that we were very focused on classical music, and that was all that we did. But you know what? I do think with the new way that music's being presented and done, I think you have to be versatile. You have to be able to play a lot of different styles of music.
And I learned classical music from the very beginning and had private lessons and joined the Youth Symphony Orchestra and made it all the way through a classical conservatory.
And I started playing the cello when I was 3 years old in a very traditional classical setting. But as I got older, I was always listening to more contemporary sounds, more contemporary musics, and really interested in jazz and rock music and even hip-hop music when it started coming around. And for the longest time, I used to separate the two, like classical music and everything else. I started incorporating some of these other styles on the instrument.
I had a hard time finding an orchestra job, so I did a lot of skill building and learned other sounds I could do on the flute, and I started doing a lot of improvisatory work and backing up others, and I ended up doing a bunch of beatboxing on the flute and kind of using the flute as a rhythmic instrument instead of its classic lyrical nature, and was working at a grocery store, and during my lunch breaks I would take my flute into the subway and work on my beatbox flute. I made a video of these and put them up on YouTube and got a lot of recognition, funny enough.
Also in our group, one thing we try to do is really to always be switching roles. It'll go from one person providing percussion and one person providing the top, the solo aspect, and then we try to just flip it all around so that the audience never really knows what they're going to get next.
A lot of people are attracted to us because of our dips into more contemporary genres, but what they see in front of them is a very learned, like, chamber music idea. Like, we're a very close ensemble, we're a very tight ensemble, we are a very dynamic ensemble, so we can go from high energy to very low energy in a moment's notice. And that's really where the excitement and the fun of our music comes into play.
We are starting to play with orchestras. When you do a trio show, you can maybe see hundreds or thousands, and then by now stepping in and playing with orchestras, it can give us an opportunity to see thousands of people each night. So we've now written 3 works for trio and orchestra. These are original pieces, and they are a lot of fun.